30 points for Desmond Bane last night. The Suns held him to a season-low 6 points in that game last week as KD in the paint. I know they're defending champions and all, but he's Kevin Durant. Like, he's Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And he continued to echo that sentiment during the postgame. Durant trying to clear some space there against the aggressive defense of Vince Williams as Durant gets the baseline pull-up. Williams is praised for his play last night against Kyrie Irving. And Kevin Durant says,
you know, I missed the free throw, too. I'm a little upset about that. Stopped this streak at 68, I believe, K-Ray.
Starts a new one. Suns in a free throw funk so far tonight. Durant squares, connects from deep.
Taylor Jenkins is going to talk about that one. I'm telling you, like, guys.
Nice box out. Suns control. KD trailing for the three. Atoning for his season-low 4 points last night after he got in foul trouble. Durant off the elbow. You're going to break out your platform shoes. And
they do a little line dancing that doing timeout.
Xavier Tillman nearly had it. Advanced pass up ahead to Durant. And Durant hammers it home.
He takes up so much space when he's running the floor. It's unfair.
Bane draped all over Kevin Durant. KD says, okay, young fella.
I'm really like this.
And Suns in the bonus. Durant with a pull-up. Boy, those were the shots that were there.
Like Minnesota, they are playing excellent basketball right now.
Desmond Bane coming to life here in this fourth quarter. KD. 25 points tonight for KD.
Good win here.
26.
Good win here. Now a few days.
You know, you hope have one, if not two, good practices.
Yes.
That's the one thing with all the games, as fast as they've come, and this was some.
Russell, same spot. In and out. Rebounded by Gordon. Durant, the pull-up, copyrighted. And the Suns want to run. Durant avoids, connects.
Right over LeBron as well.
So the Suns chipping away here. Phoenix shooting it at 52% from the field. Stop and go! Durant on a rack attack. They even said to him, like, hey, you don't have to do this. He's like,
when have I ever asked out of a drill?
95-79. That was the first meeting between the two as Durant cuts a little deeper into the Lakers' lead.
Good shot there of Devin Booker and Bradley Beal on the bench there. I think we're all wondering.
Movement leads to Prince. And he got stuck up in the air with no one to pass to. Allen flicks it ahead. Durant! Oh! Flying through the air!
Something to watch the rest of this game between those two.
Durant!
What a pass there by Nurkic.
Durant using the screen, gets around two defenders, jab, and it goes! That is not an easy angle for KD.
They're done with me. They're trading me to Espen.
Were you in the transfer portal, Reggie? That's going to be awesome. Really looking forward to it. Durant! Cold-blooded!
Every time they've gotten control of this game, they do something to let the Lakers back in it.
18 turnovers have led to 20 LA points. Durant on target! Assassin! The Lakers have attempted 24 more shots than the Suns. Nurkic with the ball moving to Gordon. That's a three. Short. Rebound. Little guides it over to Durant. He'll load up and hit a three. Feed it for Allen. Back for Booker. Gets the step. Shovels. Nurkic. Durant. Cha-ching!
Why not?
Up his dribble. Gordon swings it for Durant. Durant drives in, pulls up, money. He puts the Lakers up by 4. 15 seconds left. Get it in for Durant. Durant to the bucket, lays it home. 2-point game with 11.2 on the clock.
Better be careful. Some kids in here might think he's Santa Claus.
Right.
Where's my present? Because if they don't get it early, they might not be able to get it.
Durant slips inside. That's one way to help break the seal for KD. Jock Vaughn gets a timeout.
I'm liking the fact the league allows players to wear the black mask. Remember, at one time, they wouldn't allow it. You had to wear a clear mask. Look, he's been short lately on his jump.
And Suns getting the 50-50 balls early here, and it turns in to a Kevin Durant bucket. Looking to find his free throw mojo. As Bradley Beal in and around that rim.
Suns learned anything from last night. You got to see man and ball when you pass it.
And Spencer Dinwiddie is hot under the hood. Jock Vaughn trusting his veteran guard to avoid a fourth. Signed that 4-year extension in the offseason. Durant with a little backdoor cut. 15 for KD.
He just has to continue to fight.
Durant challenging Claxton. Feathery soft going right at the rangy defender. Pass inside. Nets turnover. Durant flies up the floor.
That's exactly what he did. He's not looking to pass the ball much.
Beal with a scoop pass to Durant on the crossover. Durant comes off the screen. Elbow jumper. Durant at the line where he's 4 of 6 on the night.
Yeah, what's also important, Suns only 2 timeouts. So strategically, you know, okay, and it's hard to really double them or do anything because of Cam Thomas on the floor and now Cam Johnson and Dinwiddie. So they have tremendous shooters out there. If the guy's going to make a bucket on you, make it a jumper. You know, right. Sometimes I think defenders get worried that a guy is going to make a jumper.
Right.
And they get too close and they pay a price.
That's just another devastating thing when you think about the cohesion that we want to see from the big three. Another hurdle for them in this game, guys.
It was at the 7:28 mark as Durant scores that Beal.
One time I asked him, I said, Kevin, you know, I talked about his athleticism. And he said, I'm not that athletic. I'm just super long. They got really 4 shooters out there most of the time and creates wide open layups sometimes for Nurkic.
Boy, beautiful move by Brunson, but he missed the layup. He's 4 for 10 from the floor. Durant fires, hits a 3, his first triple of the game.
That's why it's so frustrating when guys like Beal are out or Durant or Booker. You need those guys.
And Gordon's not playing tonight either. You mentioned Okogie's out as well. Turnover by Hartenstein, and it ends up in a 3 for Kevin Durant. Brunson comes back and drills a 3. It is interesting, Durant has taken 4 threes. That's about what he takes per game. Meanwhile, Brunson with 12 points and 4 steals for the Knicks.
Did you see? I did. I said to him.
He obviously can make it. Consistently a good 3-point shooter.
This.
Tonight.
Look at this.
That's the 4th 3 in a row for Kevin Durant.
And that's what makes him great. He's not a volume guy. He does it on a small amount of shots and efficiency.
Durant knocks down another one, this time a 2-pointer. And Durant. Booker's got 7 assists tonight. Meanwhile, Sims with 5 points, getting the start tonight. Mitchell Robinson, that's a big loss for the Knicks, starting center as Kevin Durant connects over Randall.
The Suns need to do that. It's not enough to say, well, we got 10 games together. You need 40, 50 games together to really find out and develop that continuity.
Durant banks it in.
How about a word you can use also is relentless. It takes me back to a story he shared about his parents and how they instilled that in him very early on. He said in middle school, they would put all these little small pieces of paper all over the house.
Throughout this game, Durant on the season's averaging
than he actually thought he would coming into the season, but they've needed him. And
26 points now for Durant.
You know you're having a good night when your misses turn into makes, and that was a miss by Brunson. you didn't miss a three, right? You got to have a miss because you don't want to leave anything on the table.
Especially with the expectations. I thought that he could possibly be at the top of the charts in scoring. Has not happened.
Another backdoor cut for the Suns. This time it's KD to the 10th floor. Book in traffic to KD, wide right. Nurk had the offensive rebound, but it was taken away by his teammate Little. KD lines it up and knocks it down from the midi.
He's like
back iron. Sun trying to push the base. Book to KD, who gets it home. Suns needed that in a big way.
Kuz with a dump off, swinging it to Denny. Denny on the baseline. Grayson Allen getting into the passing lanes, coming up with the steal. Booker in the middle to Durant.
Grayson Allen missed a couple of games with a groin injury. Eric Gordon with leg soreness. KD side of 10 on the shot clock, trying to break free. Goodwin back over to KD on the fade. That is money in the bank.
Use that glass. KD's very good at using those angles.
From 30 feet, couldn't get it.
Yeah, with 11 seconds on the shot clock.
I don't know what
that's the part that just baffles my mind.
KD hits it over Kuzma. Time for Book to start to cook. KD down Main Street. Puts in his own miss.
A few inches.
Yeah, and KD was quite outspoken after that loss to the Knicks, too. Base get up into his face. Now let's hear from our friends at Kia.
The #1 most dependable mass market brand, 3 years in a row by J.D. Power.
It's hard to recover if you're not making your other shots.
KD lines it up and sticks.
But you still want someone running at him.
Pull up, KD, 21 now for Kevin Durant.
But they have really been able to get to the line on a consistent basis this season. Well, that missed free throw can turn into a great opportunity here.
KD, a little shimmy, rises up and pumps it in. Try to isolate KD back to Book. Playing a little pitch and catch. KD down the lane, elevates and detonates at just the right time. A sweet and timely three-point play for Kevin Durant in the NBA.
Orbital bone around the socket of the eye. There's Kevin Durant pulling up on a mid-range. KD. And the splits are good. 51% from the field, 42% from three is number 2 in the league. And he's an 87%er at the line.
Are his splits ever
forcing a switch with Reef? Now, Henderson will come to help double. KD pretty smart. Along the end line he works and uses that 7-foot frame to lean over and score. A minute left here in the first period. He sees a double. So does Thibault. He comes out on the gap to nearly steal it. But they get it back and turn it into a bucket as Durant goes one-on-one right down the gut.
They can switch everything on this possession so they don't get hung up on the screen.
KD pops, head shake into the lane, off the left foot, leaning up and in with 13 feet between he and the target. Simons off the screen, and then the cut by Ayton. The bounce pass to Henderson picked off easily, and here come the Suns. Slashing in, going hard with the left hand. Kogi is a 6'4" defender now in his 6th year. He gives you a lot of energy as well, defensively on the floor. And yeah, this guy, along with Booker out on the floor, that's a potent 1-2 punch, as good as there is in this business.
Yeah.
Eventually ineffective. Allen comes down with a rebound. KD showing some hops, taking it right to the cup for a 2-hand smash. 15 points for Durant.
Anthony or another Blazer having to run back to come get it.
Durant swapping ends. He hits right to the rim and lays it in, but he charges as Kamani got down there. Result of that hustle you talk about, the work. Officials recognize that.
Yes.
Maybe not consciously.
Where Ant could dance a little bit behind the screen, create some space, maybe laterally, side to side, and get a three-point shot, get multiple threes, just like KD got that one right there.
Blazers a lead of 5. Booker zigzag dribble to the key. Check by Ayton, terminates the dribble over to Durant, puts his head down and drives it right through the clutter to finger roll it home. Simons outside, give him a little bit of airspace, he'll trigger. Lamar, a good rebound, is sent off balance by Booker, but the outlet is intercepted. 3-on-1 downhill. Durant, the two-hand jam. Suns bring it the other way. A full 1 minute left here in the third period. Durant with rhythm. Scoot here in the period. Durant, as a result, brings it the other way. High dribble, gets by Henderson. Step back over. Grant is good. Kevin Durant getting to a spot. Back to the basket. Post up. Backing down on the 6'5 Brogdon. Bumped him. Off the contact. Fades and scores. Covered by Brogdon. Off to Durant. They put length on Durant. He goes by Ayton. Shimmies his shoulders. Drives by Grant and laid it in.
It forces a switch with DeAndre Ayton. That's not what the Blazers wanted to do. They wanted Jeremy to be with them, but Kevin Durant.
Booker's been held at bay here in the second half. Puts his head down and goes right to it. Nurkic out on top. Durant off the dribble. Pull up. Jay got it. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker trying to fashion a comeback here. Durant in the attacking zone. Pulls up. Had a notion. Picked up by Grant. He'll drive it now into the lane. And he'll lay it up. Pulling within 5 are the Suns. 52 seconds remaining.
It's spread out defensively, but then they'll be able to go back and play this solid if he makes both. About their prospects of winning. What doesn't feel good is how you got to this point.
Yeah.
But you have to shake that mentally. That can't factor into that.
So incredibly well. If you're Kevin Huerter, you cannot go under. You got to be physical, get up over the top.
Durant.
Because Kevin Durant, as an offensive player, need him in the torso.
Right.
He created that contact. Harrison Barnes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that is so great about HB is his versatility.
Kevin Durant in year 16. This will be free throws 3 and 4 for him. And shooting an insane 46.7 from 3 range.
Nearly 5 attempts a game, too. I want the challenge of defending Kevin Durant on the other end. And one thing about De'Aaron Fox, I don't people understand.
Knocks down the first. All right, let's take a look at this right here. How random is that? I know. Wow.
But he's got no flow in this game because he got into foul trouble early and sat on the bench for a long time.
Durant. Got one more tomorrow before heading out on the road. Here's Booker. Durant. Oh, that's one guy you can't leave open.
Yeah, we've been talking about his three-point shooting. I don't think I've seen Kevin Huerter get a bucket in transition twice in a game at all this season. Like, he's running the floor well.
Durant. How about the Kings? Perfect so far in this quarter. And it might be a healthy dose of Kevin Durant. Yeah. Durant. Man. Shot clock is at 8. Sabonis got to get into his bag. A lot of contact, no whistle. Back comes Saban Lee. Durant. So Kevin Durant will hit the line for 2 as he knocks down the first. Want to sit courtside at an upcoming game?
I imagine that is not the first time that Shemezi has been blown by using just a little change of pace action.
Durant goes with the right hand over JaVale McGee.
I mean, hand in the face, couldn't see, no space, and just nailed it.
22-point ball game. Durant, foul line jumper.
Durant calling for it on the skip pass and knocks it down. Book with the assist. Field goal lead early for the Mavs. Durant creates some space and knocks it down. There's just no way to stop that. As he just moved into the top 10 all time. He's now got Carmelo Anthony in his sights. Next up, out right now, 1 in street clothes. That's really been the story of their season with a 500 record. I think this is what Phoenix is going to have to do. They're going to have to find ways to get themselves to the foul line until they can get in some sort of offensive rhythm. You know they're skilled, you know they're highly motivated, and for Kevin Durant, keep in mind he has not missed the playoffs since he gets the start of this second half because of that effort. 13 and 10, the numbers he put up. Durant, let's see if he and Booker, 19 in the quarter, and a new season high with 27 on the night. Kevin Durant off off glass. I would anticipate the fourth quarter is going to be Kevin Durant time. And you mentioned it, the highest scoring average in nearly a decade. Down the stretch, turn into the new year, and get these guys clicking, get some chemistry built on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Tate can't hit a guy in the air while he's shooting.
So the Suns last played on Christmas. Rockets less than 38% from the field. Again, the heave, and this time it goes down for Durant.
He's still hot. You can see it by the way he's moving on the floor.
Durant now looking for his, and he gets it with the slam.
Release for Jabari Smith Jr. And once he gets rolling, you can't block his shot.
Durant to the rim, blocked by Smith, but they're going to say he pinned it, and that is a goaltend. Third time it's happened this season. Durant. And this is happening with Durant, 21, as he's made 5 of his 7 threes and 8 of his 10 shots overall.
King Şengün short rolling, and then a wide open Jalen Green. Jalen's going to end up making more of those shots than he misses. Good basketball there.
Durant from the mid-range, and I do what I can. By the way, last night in New Orleans, I think Joe Myers stole my bit. Pressuring Azubuike. Durant from the foul line for Whitmore.
There you go, Rockets unit playing pretty well here so far.
Durant for 3, his second.
Run here, they want to get the excitement of they were the group to do it. KD kind of calmed that right there.
We'll join the Suns for El Valle night to celebrate.
NBA's all-time scoring list. Closing in on tap is won by the Suns. And that is vintage Kevin Durant along the baseline. Phoenix for a pair. Late February, early March weather should be and this is Kevin Durant,
my goodness.
of his Hall of Fame career.
And the Suns quite aware. Their whole bench stood up cheering.
This guy's incredible.
But he has made the transition to the NBA pretty seamlessly. As KD, speaking of seamless. But that zone kind of threw him off a little bit. And the Lakers were able to ride it to a convincing win. Catch and shoot coming from KD.
To get through rehab and get back on the court sooner than later.
Hornets come out of that timeout running a zone as Durant hits the break, shakes the defender. Durant works away from the double, gets the 18-footer.
That isolation. Yeah.
I can hear that energy in your voice.
Yeah. The one time in my life I drank coffee, I was playing for the Seattle Supersonics.
And by the way, we should acknowledge the fans who have also responded to the comment you were talking about making the adjustment as KD works his way into the paint over Bridges. Durant will take his crack at the triple and connects.
Forced that miss, without a doubt.
Allen sees an opening, kicks it out. KD with the look. Got it. Great penetration. Goes a la Kurt. Timeout Charlotte. He struggled with his shot, but he has been living at the free throw line, averaging nearly 11 free throw attempts per game as KD gets to that mid-range. Yeah, they are a very poor, in fact, the league's worst three-point shooting team. KD gets to that baseline turnaround. Magic get pulled to within 5. KD backing down, gets the turnaround.
They're not going to double him.
Loose ball gathered in by Okogie. KD glides inside, give him the and one.
Well, you got to get greedy. How do you get greedy? You want to add one. You want the 2 points and an extra one. And
right.
KD is as good as we've ever seen in this league.
6th in the league right now in points per game.
Second game of a 6-game homestand here.
Beal showing his defensive prowess, gets the steal. Suns with numbers. KD brings the boom. Timeout Magic. And Carroll with 15 points. Look, inside, Nurk fires. Open shooter. Number 1 in the league in three-point shooting. That would be Kevin Durant. As Batase rolls, KD meets him at the top and breaking out the eraser for the block. Black nearly got it back. Durant rising up and brings the boom. Now Suggs continues to play aggressively on Devin Booker. KD with a pull-up. Good screen that time from Nurkic.
Typically 18,000 erupting forces a replay. We didn't get that. Frank Vogel knew what it was. No challenge. No challenge. Great take by Wendell. Durant is going to work now. Yeah, he's got 2 more.
Several turnovers that the Suns weren't able to take full advantage of.
Yeah, this is the test for the Suns. Obviously, the fourth quarter has been their issue this season. And
on that championship Diva Cup team is KD. Got the monster screen from Chimezie Metu.
Can you imagine how he was destroying kids in high school? I mean, parents weren't even bringing their kids to the game.
KD tees up the 3. Season high 11 steals from the Suns. As we get a message from our friends at Jack in the Box.
It's been officiated extremely fair. Neither team has a distinct advantage at the free throw line. I think the Suns are
something they did not have against the LA Clippers, who they meet tomorrow. KD right down Main Street.
He went 2 hands. The lateral quickness might not be as quick as most great defenders, but the effort can really help you pay dividends.
KD on the fade. Rock bottom for Kevin Durant. Suns needed that 3. Cuts the Memphis lead to 3. Batted out. Picked up by Nurkic, up ahead. Great vision, KD. Good look, good shot. Memphis playing with pace here in the first half. Trying to ignite their offense. Chance at a 3-point play for Kevin Durant.
Like, you're going to block his shot on the way up. You're not blocked. Rarely does he get his shot blocked when somebody's guarding him face to face.
Brook was thinking about a 2-for-1 as KD leaked out, and now he'll take the interior feed from Nurkic, head down, grab his own miss, and put it home.
KD beat up 2 players. You don't leave Luke Kennard. It's like you don't leave Grayson Allen.
Yeah, they picked him up last season, played 24 games for Memphis coming over from the Clippers. KD hits it. To that right hand, good defense by Nurk, knowing that he normally wants to go to the left. Suns still have not missed in the quarter. They're 7 for 7. Durant trying to make it 8 for 8, and does. Need a bucket in a big way. KD, baseline jumper, got it. Suns needed that. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 2 of the big 3 on the floor. Kevin Durant, high off the glass. Tough shot by KD. KD, one-on-one, contested shot right in the face of Zaire Williams. Beal on an island, picks up the dribble. Isolate KD against Williams Jr. One dribble, pull up, got it. Right in the heart by Durant.
By a handful. Isn't it ironic the pace is a little bit different, and yet the offense is a lot more fluid? Speaking of fluidity, I mean, how do you stop that?
Weak side rebound, 16-14. Clippers lead by 2. They are 7 of 11 from the field. Durant now puts the Suns at 6 of 10. Nurkic outmaneuvers Zoo for the rebound. Eric Gordon checks in. Southland remembers his contributions over the years. Durant for 3, knocks it in.
It's been difficult for teams, despite how talented they are, with the 3 to get to a finals. Decision-making down the stretch of the game. Does this wear Devin Booker down throughout the course of the year, or come playoff time because of the usage behind the three-point line?
Clipper fans ready to claim your seats at Intuit Dome. The 24-25 season membership goes on sale as soon as memberships open. Durant, rare miss at the line. Rebound goes to Harden. Okogie with the deflection. Durant with the pull-up and the bucket.
But who says the mid-range doesn't have value?
Under 8 to play in this second quarter. Suns trying to get on the board in the series. The Clippers. Nice move by Durant, and he lays it in. Clippers won last week, but there was no Kevin Durant. Rebounds. Struggled last night. 5 turnovers. So uncharacteristic of his time here with the Clippers. Durant for 3. I mean, I'll tell you what. He's now 6 of 9. He has.
Durant gets the screen from Nurkic. It's a punishing one. He gets down the lane. Counted on a foul. The shot making at an all-time high here tonight.
And imagine this. They said, well, KD, in order for him to be effective, he needs to put weight on. Really? You really think that's the case? He is who he is in his body.
And Ivica Zubac with 13. I don't know what else you can say about Russell Westbrook's performance here in 8 minutes. Perhaps inspired going up against Kevin Durant. Whistle and a foul will send Durant.
The way he scores the ball at his size, it's all about getting to your spot.
Leonard offline on the 3. Back and forth we go here to start this 4th quarter. Durant. Now he's going to make life very difficult. 26 for Durant.
Norm Powell followed that thing up and was able to gather that loose change and put it in.
Powell off the bench with 11. Durant now with 27. You're looking too far down the road. Over 40-plus games remain in this season. But boy, you've got great star power. You've got some history.
Convert on them as well, and they've done a great job of that, especially in the second half here.
Clippers led by about 22. Can he beat the buzzer? No. Durant tears it away, comes back. Kawhi crouching over, may have been poked in the face. A whistle and a timeout from Ty Lue.
With a Grayson Allen rebound, and here comes Devin Booker. He is 13th in scoring. Durant with a 3. Nails that right there. Kevin Durant, he's 35 years of age, 16th year, takes it in behind the back in a 2 with a beautiful move to get free. Big 3 is healthy, playing game 7 together tonight. Ball with a fake, shot clock at 2. Durant over Reeves. Wow, what a stroke. Kevin Durant. Final seconds. Suns have controlled it. Durant goes here with a shot over Prince. Tough shot. Nice spin move. Reeves to take it the other way. And he loses the ball with a bump into Booker. And now here comes Grayson Allen. Cross court, Durant. He'll fire a 3 and put it down. Maybe he was going to give us a little news there with that text. He's trying to take some information. Left away by Durant. The foot race with Davis. Kevin Durant galloping the other way. And 14 for him.
At home in a very tough and physical game versus Minnesota. By the way, I'm talking about he is the next coming.
A week ago, you and I were in San Antonio, watched Antetokounmpo against Wembanyama, and had one for the ages. Played 21 games before tonight with Portland. There's a shot, and Durant had the deflection, and then Booker whips it to the other end, and Kevin is down there to put it in with ease.
Kevin, there wasn't many coaches. They're not used to wearing coach around here.
Here's Durant. He backs into Simons. Blazers with Rupert, Simons, Henderson, Kamara in the middle of the zone, and Murray on the wing. This is KD, nestles one in. Simons gets it back from Kamara, slips a screen, and again, that ball comes out of Ant's hands. Looked like he just lost the handle on it. Durant comes the other way, and he says, you know what, at the age of 35, 16 years in the league, I can still get up. Durant in that rookie year in Seattle had mentors like Earl Watson.
Great explosiveness by Simons and his ability to turn the corner and play downhill.
Durant comes the other way. Nurkic, a good screen setter. Benaya checks out with his 4th foul. The Blazers right now taking care of the ball, moving it with a purpose. 12 at 9 of 15 for the Blazers, 60%. In the Suns, 7 of 17.
We've just got to have a little bit more patience.
KD picked up by Benaya, strokes it from 17 feet. Devin Booker bouncing over to Durant, into the lane, leans sideways amidst defenders and lays it in. 113-109 count, 4.5 to go here in the 4th quarter play. Murray credited with a bucket. He's got 15 tonight. In the corner, Durant for 3. KD. 3-board advantage held by the Suns tonight. There's Booker. Durant looks at the clock. And Simons on him, 7 to shoot. Pull up.
Well, what stood out to me was the 15 assists. That means that ball is moving. It's going to be hard to defend.
Here's Durant looking for his first bucket, and he will get it.
That last possession, though, you see 4 white shirts around the ball. Where's our jerseys at? We got a gang rebound.
It was 3 of 3 in the game on Sunday. This crowd quiet right now, guys. The Suns need to do something to get them fired up.
That is, man, that's a marathon. So that should be the mentality, and I'm sure that's what the Suns are thinking now.
Knowing you're up. It's worked for him.
That foul on Kevin Durant, his 4th. Allen on the drive, drops it off, kicks it out, sets up Durant with the open three-point look. Durant working one-on-one with Barnes, hits the pull-up.
I like it.
The great Ann Myers would be on the call. And
deep contested 3, KD dials it up.
If he's not in Indianapolis in the three-point contest, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to create some issues.
Suns force a turnover. Up ahead to KD with a rim run. Looks inside. Extra pass. Durant from distance. Durant with a block. Suns on the run. Book trailing. Back to KD. Beyond the arc. Splashdown.
Now they got a timeout though. Get the ball. You want to make sure that they do not get a 3-up.
KD off the inbound. KD with a free throw line extended jumper. Boy, 3 just over the last 15-20 games. Durant on the
right. He always finds his balance even when he's off balance. That's work. That's not something he was born with.
KD on the drive with a turnaround in the paint. Gets through, sets up Beal. Swings it over to Booker. Fires the triple, no. Back tap it in the hands of Beal. KD squares and fires. Touchdown.
How many times?
Look, draws a double, swings it to a wide open Nurkic in traffic.
He's not missing that one.
From the corner, KD.
The ways you see Kevin Durant.
You're exactly right. Speaking of,
KD failed.
Get to KD on the baseline fade. Money. KD up high, gotta let it fly. KD with that free throw line extended jumper.
That's it. Let's get it.
Material on Book. Kicks it out of the double to a wide open shooter, Kevin Durant.
Little engine. This guy can make them go as well.
Durant working to back down with a mismatch. Gets the baseline turnaround.
Without a doubt, and it's the communication process of it all. And you can just tell based on that right there.
Here comes Mathrin. On the drive, stripped there by Gordon. Great defense. Lead pass up ahead to KD. Even on the redirect. The availability is there as Durant got a piece of that one on Jalen Smith, who leads all scorers with 13 off the bench in his 8 minutes as Kevin Durant goes on the attack.
Well, make him play some defense. He drives me nuts.
McConnell with a turnaround. Good defense there by Okogie. McConnell wanted the whistle, won't get it. Up ahead to Durant. Durant crossing up the rookie. It's right to the cup.
If Devin has a step on his guy, you've done your job. Like, you don't have to do anything.
Durant drills the triple. Swing pass, top it with a look, no. Lead pass up ahead as Durant leaks out.
The defense right there by J.O.
Durant trying to turn the corner, swings it out to KD with the three-pointer. This is second field goal of the night for the former U of A Wildcats. Durant gets to the elbow. What a defensive gym there by Book. Out to KD, wide open from distance. Drops it in from downtown. Turner showing his maneuverability there with a nice drive to the rim. He's got a dozen. KD rising up. Camera force tonight, among so many others. KD with the baseline turnaround. He's got 29.
16 feet, that guy.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of their top three-point shooters, I should say. Only 41%. KD with the contested jumper, doesn't matter. KBD with the save. Eric's got to let this one fly. Rebound on the glass by J.O. He's still on the deck. KD in the paint. Crossing up Smith. Lost his footing. Doesn't matter. KD with a turnaround.
This is too easy.
And some might say overly aggressive. Extra pass. Book on the kick. Durant with a shot. Bucket. Done a pretty good job on season long.
I don't think Dirk has to rush his shot against Vucevic. I'm not buying the fact that he's going to be a great shot blocker inside.
Grayson
That's not a foul.
Got caught in the face right in front of the official. And Durant on the follow.
He got fouled on the three. And I don't know what this official is looking at. I truly don't. Dagger. He's throwing some daggers and not making calls, I tell you that.
I'm going to go right before that, though. In the last possession, he got fouled on that jump shot, too.
Had a double-double in 19 minutes in the game in Memphis. As KD on the turnaround, he'll get the and one. That foul will be on Caruso.
But he also has a tremendous eye for that ball. And he's been that way ever since he's been in the league. And he rebounds out of his area. And that's why
Bull and Eric Gordon dealing with the wrist issues. KD with a floater.
I love it. Anytime you can get 2 feet into the paint, clearly they're still having their legs underneath them, but the more that they can push the ball and get in transition, I mean, the Bulls can't set up the defense they've been running.
Exactly.
KD not a single free throw attempt last night.
He just seems to be a little off, which for him doesn't take much more than a little calibration, and he'll be right back where he needs to be.
1 and 2 on that trip, 13 points. Nurk sets the big screen. Beal sets up KD from the corner. Maybe that'll do it.
I mean, where was he going to go? Right? He was going to dribble to the locker room.
Taking it to the tunnel. KD catch and shoot three. Got it. Back-to-back triples now. Terry tries to extend the defense. Durant tries his hand at a third. Cashes in. Durant with that hard move gets into the paint. Nope, through with the rebound.
He's not missing now.
Beal working baseline. 3 on the shot clock. KD's got to let it go. Down it goes.
They've gotten good looks here in the last few minutes.
KD raising up for the triple. Bucket.
That's why he needed that rep.
Coach trying to direct traffic. He got the switch with KD working on Caruso. Durant on the turnaround.
Next.
That to me was the better.
Hit on the shot clock. Durant with a baseline leaner. He's got 8 of their last 10 buckets. Durant turns the corner. How about that? That was Iceman-esque. Durant.
God.
Oh, my.
Delivers.
Nothing stopping him right now.
Oh, my.
Beal rolls. Little floater, left it short. Through with the offensive glass. KD straight away. Boom! Nurk with the rock. Finds Durant, raising up for the win. Got the lead, but there is 1.6 on the clock.
There was some contentiousness in their playoff series a couple of years ago as Durant gets inside. Beautiful move from Durant and gets it off the glass. Here's Beal. Doncic shuts him off there. Beal spins. There's good defense from Doncic. Durant off the bounce. Jump shot. Got it. Durant with his second field goal. And the night before Sunday against the Pacers, he had a 40-point game without even attempting a free throw as he knocks that down. That's only happened 16 times. One of the most interesting 60-point games in history as they lost a game and their coach heavily criticized them and came back and won. It's not the formula you want, but the end result's okay as we have our upcoming NBA Rivals Week scheduled. Darn good defender in his day. Booker comes up with his. Grant Williams turned it over. 3-on-1. Allen, Durant. Durant goes inside. Count it, and the foul. Jones hit him, but not with enough strength to really contest the shot and a chance for a three-point play. Ball deflected and saved. Cody with the hustle play. Durant goes right at the rookie Lively. Stops, pulls up. Shot is good.
Well, Cody's been a big part of this turnaround, Mike.
Before that dunk.
Durant. I mean, Quinn, the other night. Shot clock at 6. And Durant drills it. Pacers have 7 offensive rebounds. That's Phoenix's second.
He's got to be prepared to help here. Because then you make everybody else recover. That's why I'm saying you got to get back. We need a pressure up on this end.
He'll be here in Indianapolis next month. Here's Booker. Now Durant had an 8-point first half and hits the 3.
They ran that pick and roll, and it was a long way to.
Siakam.
It's a good matchup here. It's a great matchup.
And Durant, tough shot. Eric Gordon had a 12-point first half. Now the best of the world, if not the best. Maybe Toppin guards Durant.
Not by himself.
And it's the 5th 50-plus game against the Pacers in Indianapolis as Durant with 3.
Beal picked up by Suggs. Paolo is on Durant. Jumper by Kevin Durant rattles in. A 2-pointer for Kevin Durant, his first of the night.
Frank Vogel at the quarter break. You're telling your team you've done exactly what you're supposed to. The Magic with just 10 points in the paint, and you've limited them to just 2 second chance points.
13 for Banchero in the first half. Durant rising from the free throw line.
He's got spots too, Dave.
They're all over the place. Facing up against Banchero. Fires the jumper over Paolo, and it's good. Durant. Beal gives it right back to him. A long 2. That's good. Beal gives to Durant. 3-point shot. Got it. They have only taken 12 threes in the game. Cheering on Cole Anthony. Durant challenged again, fires it in again. They've made some incredible shots tonight.